On the road trip, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Harvard, Boston, Massachusetts, pam, pam, pam. And?
I can't wait to go to Harvard. I cannot wait to look at the Harvard Library and the Harvard Science Lab.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to TJKshares, TJK one-on-one with TJK. This is the TJKshares trying to get you to understand the importance of traveling with your children. This week, we embarked on a journey from Michigan, driving all the way through Ohio, Pennsylvania, New York, to Massachusetts, Boston, Massachusetts, specifically coming to Cambridge, where Harvard University is located. Mission of the trip is to get Talia, Tessa, and Nolan to come and visit Harvard, tour this amazing university called Harvard University, where their father is doing a fellowship for 1 year. I figured before the year ends, the children need to come and see where I spend my year and where I'm been spending my time, visit different attractions in Boston, huge aquariums, science museums, arts museums, Harvard University Business School, Harvard University Kennedy School, Harvard University Education School, Graduate School, and historical aspects of New England. There's so much history here in Boston and in New England as an area, but also in Massachusetts as a state. We cannot explore everything and finish it, but we will do tidbits and expand the knowledge and understanding of these young people. A friend of mine, when she found out we were coming here, she said to me, I hope the pressure is not on that they must attend Harvard. No. We raise our children to be who they are. And in that same aspect of being who they are, Nicholas, the oldest, chose to stay home, and that's okay. Nicholas was in Japan for the entire month of summer, studying abroad. He came home, he was tired, he decided he wants to stay home and hang out with his friends and get some rest before school begins. That's okay. That's a choice I gave him, and that's the choice he took to stay. But for us who came, we are here in Boston. We will share with you what we are doing, but we will also learn, relearn, and unlearn so many things. We are meeting up some friends. When we stopped in Rochester, we had dinner with James Harlington of the Uganda Water Project, a friend, a brother of mine, who is working so hard to bring clean water systems in Uganda. We will be meeting with Matt Stubble on the way, visiting the farm where his sister does farming, organic farming in upper state of New York. In Boston, we spent some time with Torre Dito, a friend and a sister of mine who you met here. Toured downtown together, went and visited Imago Day offices. Though we didn't take pictures, but they were so gracious to meet us and spend time with us. The tradition of traveling with the children has been on since they were born. Nicholas and I have been in so many different countries, so many places together, father and son. Also his mom and I with him traveled, France, Italy, different places. When Nolan was born at 5 years old, I took him to South Korea. He spent a week there with me, getting to know the Korean culture, but also getting to see what his dad does when he travels. Very important for him to have that perspective. Many families might not afford to do this, but if you can, please, I encourage you to do it. I've taken them on different vacations around the world, around the states. They visited so many different states. In fact, Talia and Tessa keep a log when we are traveling by car. They write down different places, but also the cities we visit. They have a car game called Number Plates. They have compiled a number of state number plates in their booklet with their abbreviations, and then we play the game of capital cities and around the world. We have our car games, We have our sleeping blankets and pillows. They sleep, I drive, we take turns and rest. But it's such a great thing to travel with your children. I have also taken Tali and Tessa to London, visited all different parishes, different attractions in London. They have definitely been to Uganda 4 times. Several episodes back, you saw their visit to Uganda, to the equator, to Mburo National Park, and different places in Uganda. They've been to Rwanda, where the mom comes from, Northern Tali and Tessa, and visited those parts of the country. But here in Boston, taking off Harvard Business School, then we go to Kennedy School, then we go to Education Radcliffe, and we go to the theater. You get to see how performances are here. Interestingly, while we are here in Boston, Massachusetts, Bobby Wine's documentary will be showing in this city. We don't intend to go to see the documentary, but different friends of mine have been telling me it is here. They are going to go Harvard Square, to Porter Square, to Central Square, and explore these different places. Tufts University is on our itinerary. We'll go there, we'll see how Tufts University, where it is located. Boston University is on our itinerary. We will visit Boston University. Charles River. Ladies and gentlemen, I went and asked all our cohort members who are attending Harvard with me different places, and they gave me lists of places to go. Biggest library called Wagner. Called what?
Wagner.
Let me tell you, this was the Wagner family built this library and donated it to Harvard. The entire building, as you will see outside, they did it in dedication of their son. Their son was a student, and then he drowned and died.
What does that mean?
Drowned. He went swimming and died while swimming.
That's sad.
When, very sad. He knew how to swim. It was an accident. This was a desk in their home, which they donated, original as is. And they were a strong Christian people, which is why they have the Bible here. They donated the library to Harvard University with 3 conditions. Number 1 is every day somebody comes and turns a page on this Bible, because they believed, they wanted always to have somebody turn a different scripture within the Bible. Number 2, this room cannot be changed from the time they donated it, including the books they donated from the house. You can see all over. Those are all here. Number 3, the library building or outside can never be added on, expanded outside or up. They can only go down. So every time they are adding on this library, they dig deeper and add on rooms. There are 14 floors going down in the basement.
And they don't have an elevator.
They are elevators. Okay. And the other one was every student who comes to Harvard must learn how to swim. Because of federal government rules, that rule has changed. But the other 3 are still in. The Bible is turned all the time. The room cannot be changed, and they cannot add on outside or upstairs.
How come they had to change the swimming rule?
Because the federal government does not require everyone to know how to swim. So the rule was discriminating against people who don't know how to swim to attend Harvard or to use the library. You parents who have children, visit different places with them. Let them learn what you do, how you do it, but also let them explore. We read books. When we travel, we take tons of books, on audio books in a car or books at night. When they wake up, they read first. Before they sleep, they read first. So there's reading culture, there's traveling together, there's exploring different foods, there's learning history, There is learning current affairs in the states and countries they are visiting. There's so much for them to gain, to learn, and to explore and expand their understanding. All right, tell me what you're doing.
We're just putting these keychains, see them, some are giraffes, others are cheetahs, and we have some elephants. Yeah, we have lions, and we're just putting them in the cupboards for the other people that have fellowships in Harvard. And then no one's just throwing them in there.
Did you put back where they were?
Yeah, we put them all
Okay,
back.
cheers. Say good luck on your last semester.
Good luck on your last semester.
Traveling your children overall is very good because it provides them valuable life experiences, provides them educational opportunities and personal growth, which helps to shape them into well-rounded individuals with a broader worldview. Want you to take a note, and if possible, even write notes on how this is important. When you travel with your children, you give them educational opportunities. Children get exposed to new cultures, to new language, to history, and to geography that sometimes they cannot read in a book or even find in other ways possible. It helps them to develop a broad appreciation of the world that enhances their knowledge and enhances their understanding of different people and different places. While they are here in Boston, they're going to learn about Bostonians, they're going to learn about Massachusetts, and everything that has happened in this New England area. But it also helps children to have experiential learning. Travel provides a hands-on learning experience that cannot be replicated in a classroom. When we took kids to Mexico, they got to see an ocean. They got to see flora and vegetation that's different from what they get to read in the books. Children witness historical sites, natural wonders, and cultural traditions that are not generally exposed in the classrooms. And this helps them to deepen their understanding and appreciation of the world that surrounds them. Travel helps build bonding with you and your family, giving a family time more meaningful. Traveling together allows families to spend quality time, helps you from other distractions. These days, kids love to be on the computer playing video games. When you travel and you are playing those games in a car, you are talking to each other, you create opportunities for shared experiences and creates an environment that lasts for them through their lifetime. You, the family members who want to bond, try the travel. You get social and interpersonal skills developed, which helps children with diverse social situations. You help to develop social skills, adaptability, and empathy. They learn to interact with the people from different backgrounds, different professions, different genders. They learn tolerance and understanding because they have hands-on experience in this. When we've gone to refugee camps, our children are able to interact with a person who left everything behind and now they are living in an environment not of their choice. They get to interact with presidents. My children have met general secretaries of United Nations, president of this country, presidents of universities. One time when I was getting a PhD at Andrews University, Talian Tessa said to the president, who is a woman, that I am so glad to see a woman president because one day I want to be a president. If we had not traveled that experience, they would not have gotten. Independence and self-confidence is another benefit. You travel, you encourage children to step out of their comfort zones. They face new challenges and they make decisions. The child gets sick, has diarrhea and vomiting on a trip. They get resilience. They get to learn how to deal with the situation other than dealing with it in their home. It helps them develop independence, problem-solving skills, and self-confidence as they navigate unfamiliar environments. We've taken hikes in Arizona. We've taken hikes in Buinde National Park. We've walked in London. We've walked in Korea. Those different experiences help shape their independence and confidence. They appreciate nature and environment. When we hiked an angle with the twins and they swam in that dirty water in Chambu, they got to learn and appreciate nature. Traveling often involves exploring. We take hikes, we touch flowers, we go to gardens, we go to environments like aquariums where they get to see and experience nature in a different way. The cultural awareness and open-mindedness. When children have gone to operations, when children have gone in savannah, when children have gone to Dakotas and get to see different environments, ranches, they get to learn more than they could learn when they're in one place. It reduces stereotyping and fosters a sense of global citizenship. Children who travel and adults who travel get to explore and expand their minds, looking at the world differently than the general people look at it. And then it exposes them to new activities and hobbies. Nicholas just came back from Japan, looking at Tokyo, going to Kyoto where he was traveling. He's exposed to various activities and hobbies that he may not have seen if he stayed in one place. They can try new sports, they can try new food, arts and crafts, and expand their interests and talents. The list based on you and your experiences will be so big and so enormous. So as you continue to follow us, as you continue to travel with your children, those who have them, or grandchildren, or your loved ones, take note of those simple pointers from we, the Kaguris, to you, the world. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. We will continue to bring you different experiences as we travel together, as we explore this world together. The best is yet to come. Go travel. See you later.